So can I tell y'all why I want a man? And I only feel comfortable telling y'all this because lately TikTok has been my therapy. And I told myself I'm going to open up more. My bad, Auntie be having road rage. But lately TikTok has been become my therapy, y'all. So here you go. I don't want a man, I need a man. Because baby, when it comes to this car and one of the motherfucking cute little fancy lights come on, I be clueless. If it's not the gas light, I don't fucking know. Y'all, I just pulled up to the fucking Jeep dealership. He says this a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder. I said, I don't know.
Hey, y'all women, speak for yourselves when y'all say y'all don't need. Because baby, I need a man. I don't want to be independent. I don't want to do everything on my own. What's up, Papa?
I saw this man say you could tell how much a man care about you based on how quick he move for you. And that is the realest thing I ever heard in my life. If a man do not move for me, I don't want that man. For me, it's not even that he got to have all the money in the world. None of that. I pay attention to how a man move when it comes to me. The urgency behind how he move when it comes to me. If he know I'm in need, how quick is he moving? If he know I have an emergency, what is he trying to do to help me? Like, I pay attention to that. I don't want to be with no man that if I tell him something is wrong or he knows something is wrong or going on with me, he moving slow. Okay, I'm going to do it later. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Oh, I can't. I don't want no man like that.
It's been 7 months. 7 months. 7 months.
Excuse me, why you?
7 months. Ma'am.
Girl, let me call you back.
First and foremost.
Why you just open my door like that?
First and foremost, I want to let you know you ain't paid your rent in 7 months. The neighbors downstairs are complaining.
Breaking into people's houses for rent? I just gave you $200 last week, sir.
You gave me
$200.
You gave me $200.
Yeah, and before that, I gave you.
Oh, she gave me $200.
50 like 2-3 weeks ago.
Ma'am, you're $7,000 in debt. Do you understand that? Do you understand that you're $7,000 in debt? You're not supposed to have dogs. You're not supposed to have pets.
So that gives you a right to just come up in my house? What if I was in here doing whatever I'm doing? You can't just be popping up in people's house like that.
At the end of the day, ma'am, I'm the landlord and I have every right to.
I don't care who you are. You can be Jesus, but you're not supposed to just be walking up in my crib like this.
At the end of the day, ma'am, I'm going to repeat myself. At the end of the day, I'm the landlord and I do have the...
$200? What about the $500? What about... Hold on, let me get my receipts because I have my receipts.
Let you get your receipts. Let her get the receipts. Let you get your receipts? I should show you my receipts. $5,500, $6,500, $3,500 light bill.
$500 on June 28th. I gave you $1,200.
On June 28th, no.
$550 and 2 weeks ago, I gave you $200.
Ma'am, on June 28th, that was the day before you got paid, correct? Correct? Mm-hmm. The day before you got paid, you said you was gonna give me $1,000 and then you was gonna give me another $200.
That's
you never.
Why I gave you the $500 because I did not have the other $1,000 to put on that. So I gave you half of it, which was $500. But that doesn't give you the right to just come up in my house like stuff. You can't just be doing that. And you walk around.
Let me explain something to you. You got dogs in here. You have.
This is not my dog. I'm watching the dog for a family member. That's why the dog is here.
Liar, your pants is on fire. Oh no. Man, that's why I tell y'all don't want to be rental owners for real estate. This is not what you truly want to do. And we talk about that in the Patreon because there's some things you truly want to do. And if you can avoid this or hire somebody else to do it, it's better for you because this is a real deal. I didn't have to deal with this enough, bro.
Trash bags in here, not taking the garbage out, not cleaning the house. At the end of the day, the neighbors are complaining.
No, what you need to do is have the maintenance people do their job and come pick up the garbage. Every time I sit my garbage outside, nobody comes and pick it up. The neighbors are coming knocking at my door saying I'm dropping my garbage because your people that's running this property is not cleaning it up.
Okay, ma'am. At the end of the day,
and what about the mold on my ceiling? Since you want to record me, put it on the ceiling.
Oh, she's talking about the mold on her ceiling. Oh, the mold on her ceiling.
What about that? Oh, let's talk about some more.
Oh, the mold on her ceiling. Jesus Christ, haven't paid her rent in 7 months. Your balcony look like this?
Look at the ceiling. Look at the ceiling.
Wow.
Not done.
Wow.
Yes, do I need to point out some other things for you? Yes, because there's a bunch of stuff in here that you're supposed to get fixed.
You got a whole lot of complaints for somebody who's never paying any kind of rent. You should.
My dishwasher does not work, sir.
Ma'am, you should have the money to buy a brand new dishwasher.
I'm paying $1,700 a month for me not to have a new dishwasher.
You should have the money to buy a new dishwasher, ma'am. You haven't paid your rent in 7 months.
What about the roaches?
The roaches are coming from you, not cleaning yourself, cleaning behind yourself.
That's not doing their job. That's where the roaches are coming from.
The roaches are coming from the maintenance people that's not doing their job. But look how she got it in here. Look, she got animals in here. That's definitely not supposed to be in here. That's definitely not supposed to be in here.
The dog for someone else.
Definitely not supposed to be. That's a.
How do you have a Christmas tree up and you wearing shorts? So it's definitely the middle of not Christmas. It's not just a regular shorts. You're wearing shorts in the tank top like that. That's a cutoff. Do some of y'all leave y'all Christmas tree up all year?
Definite big no-no. Kids.
I'm so sorry, son.
Wow.
This man is rude.
Wow. I'm rude. I would say you.
You know what the sorry part is? I bet homie knew this was going to happen. I bet when he rented the place out to her, which some of you guys do, you look at the woman, you like, damn, I don't mind picking up rent from her. Oh, no. And this is what happens when you make those type of decisions. That's why I say, just, if you're not really trying to do real estate, like, bro, have somebody else do this type of stuff for you. Don't be that type of person, well, I'm going to manage my own property. Boy. He did that to himself. 7 months in, and you ain't get a check from her. You ain't evict her. This don't look like New York. It don't sound like you in New York. I'm pretty sure, and you may be. I'm not going to even attack. You may be in New York. But, bro, I think you knew what was happening. I think you knew you just put a woman that had a banging body in your rental, and you wanted to come by and pick up rent from her. Let's all be honest. Listen, you know I'm right. Y'all know it.
You're rude. Is about to fall through the cracks.
I would say you're rude. You haven't been paying your rent. That's rude. That's rude enough for me, you and everybody else.
In this apartment. Fix the stuff in it, and maybe I'll put a little bit more.
Yeah, ma'am, we already told the sheriff we're gonna have to. Okay. The sheriff will be in.
I don't care who's gonna.
The sheriff will be in.
Who?
We already went and filed the everything we need to do.
I want to see it.
Okay.
Make them.
You'll be going today. You'll be going today.
Yeah, and I got all my receipts.
You'll be going today.
You did not fix.
You'll be going today.
Stuff up in here is broken. You did not.
She goes, she's straight into break. I'm gonna first of all, you can't just walk up in a rental that somebody's renting like that. And I didn't say that earlier, but it's true. You can't just walk up in somebody. If you're renting it to them, you've now turned over the option to enter that place whenever you choose to over to that person. They have a temporary possession of that property. They can't transact, meaning it is within the confines of that lease. But you can't walk up in there. If that lease said you got to give her 28, 48 hours notice, you better give her 28, 48 hours notice, or you're gonna have a big issue trying to get her out there with the judge. I'm not lying. I've been a landlord and rented property before, and been the renter, so I've been on both sides of it. You can't do that, bro. That's the fastest way to catch. It's gonna go from 7 months to being 12 months, and next thing you know, you'll be 2 years in.
You'll be going today.
So yeah, record all you want.
You'll be going today.
People really don't talk about this, but you don't really understand struggle until you're getting ready to go out with your friends for a night out. You look at your bank account, you got like $42 in there, which if you know how to make it stretch, you can do something with that on that night, okay? So then you go to the establishment, you go in the bathroom to privately check your bank account because God forbid you have to darken your screen next to a friend to check how much money you don't have in your account because that's so depressing. All of a sudden, somehow, you only have like $16 left because some bill, they have taken out the money and you didn't even know about this bill. So now you don't have any money. You don't get paid until next week and the entire night is ruined. And I thank God that I have been delivered from that lifestyle. But nobody really talks about how depressing that is in one's life.
This is the last month. Right now we're digging into our emergency savings. So unless we feel comfortable digging into our emergency savings in 6 months.
If we can't like make the 3,000, we might have to move with my mom and dad.
Or find a cheap place to rent.
So I just found out that 30% of Americans are not paying their bills. Yeah, you heard that right. 30% of Americans are not paying their bills. Now, if we look at the entire US population, we'll round it up to 350 million. Let's say 350 million. Now, anywhere between 50 and 100 million of those people are not paying bills. They're not old enough to have expenses or be responsible for those expenses. So let's just wipe out, let's say 50 million to make it easy. So 350 down to 300 million. That means if 30% of Americans are not paying their bills, that is a little under 100 million people have just said, nah, I'm good. I'm okay. Not paying my rent.
Don't pay back your credit card. Who cares?
Why do y'all think that this is good information? Why do y'all think this is great information? This is not good information. This is not even to show the disparity of what's taking place in the economy. I can't even sit back and look at this and say, oh, the economy's bad, because you're advocating for people not to pay their bills, thinking that they won't get put out or that some magnificent thing is going to happen with the federal government or this or in the country that's going to allow you to continue with that type of behavior. Bro, get a workout plan, pay it off, do something. Like, I don't know. I never really kind of understood that.
This man said, why every time I meet a woman, she's behind on her bills or she needs help with a bill? If that's something that you're questioning and it's bothering you, upsetting you, that you have to bring it to the internet, you don't need to be meeting women right now. You need to be focusing on yourself and getting your life together so that that doesn't bother you. Ew.
It sounds like you and the rest of those type of women are the ones that need to be working on themselves.
Nah. She 100% right, sis. If you got a problem with finances, don't go run out here trying to get these women, bro. And it's not because you want to lead with money, but you do want to have a sense of security about yourself more than anything else, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion. There used to be times where that was not even thought about and people would just go spontaneously and just, oh, we're just going to be together. You know, love will take care of it, homie. I wish I could tell you, dog, listen, if you 20, 24, 25, 30, 20 years old, if I could tell the 20-year-old me anything, I would say stack more bread, okay? And be less concerned with that. And I took 5 years not even messing with women, bro. I had 5 years. I didn't sleep with a woman. Y'all be like, yeah, he was beaten up. I ain't gonna tell you what I was doing. God kept me. But I took 5 years I literally had to like filter women out of my system because your boy was a hoe. If you don't know, now you know. Oh no. I was a hoe when I met my wife, yo. It's the truth. I needed 5 years. Well, not at that point. I had let loose all the hoe tendencies. I stopped hoe tendencies for a good 5 years. No hoe tendencies. No smash them and grab them. None of that. Okay? No bang, bang, bang. Box stayed off to the table. But it helped me to think clearly. That's all I'm saying. It helped me to make better decisions for work, school, career-wise, because I wasn't like inundated with trying to impress a woman or trying to pick up.
He's speaking facts. Don't nobody owe you nothing.
That's true.
No rent, no lights, no Wi-Fi. If you grown enough to date, you grown enough to handle your own responsibilities. And stop calling it help when it's really dependence. Handle your business first before you go looking for somebody to fund it.
Bitch, $300?
Look at y'all. I'm so ashamed because y'all, not only did y'all eat, y'all got some drinks too. Look at this. 123, that's a light bill. Y'all should stay home. Oh, and then they circled you. They must the server circled you. Y'all, if y'all know this friend on the wall? I don't know none of these people, girl.
Oh, girl, all I heard was circled you. I'm like, oh my God.
No, girl, because if I would have known it, I'm like, go ahead, Pookie, they got you.
She always do this.
I don't have it. I'm so sorry.
Where's she going?
I already told y'all that I don't have it. Y'all shouldn't have even invited me. I don't have it.
But why you saying this? If you got the phone card, why you wasn't tell us?
No, she needs to know. She not taking that.
No, back up. I'm sorry.
No.
I already said that I don't have it.
You said that when?
No, I got kids. Christmas coming up. I don't have it.
But then that's when you let us know you ain't got the money.
That's what I'm saying. This is what.
I just don't have it. Y'all
This is not the only time you've done this.
My door.
No.
Seriously, for
This
real.
is
The next time
what
I
I'm
come out to eat, you need to let somebody know that you need
No,
some
but
help
I
with
just
your
already
bill.
told you that I don't have
You
it.
didn't
She
tell us
always
that
do this
before.
stuff.
So sorry.
You didn't tell us that before, but you were.
I hate friends that do that, man. I hate that. I hate you guys that go out there and you know you don't have any food, You know you don't have any money, and then you show up. And I don't mind giving. This is my thing. I will take care of you. I'll be like, hey, here's some food. We good. But come on, man. I used to hate that. And I know. And that's actually, you know, I'm gonna tell you that's a little hypocritical because I'd have been around a couple people and I'm my younger. I'm talking about like 19, 20, 21. Okay, it did go until I was 20. Yeah, it went until I was able to start working as a real estate agent, making some deals. But either way, after that, I pay for people. You just don't do that. I don't think that's a good way to treat friends, man.
Everything on the menu. You ordered everything on the menu.
You nice. Can you please
And then decided to take it with you.
Just let her go.
That's how you gonna do?
Just let her go.
Okay.
She ain't coming with us no more. Broco.
Parked outside this church right now. That's the pastor car right there. I'm trying to calm down. Before anybody get mad, I believe in God. Before any one of y'all try to get mad, I believe in God. I respect pastors. Before I say this, I respect the church, I respect the congregation, and I respect the pastors. So this ain't me attacking God, but something don't sit right with me right now. Something just not sitting right with me right now. My mama is getting older. She falling short on bills. She's stressing every day, every month. I gotta come help her financially. She called me and she asked me, baby, I need a little help financially on some bills this month. But somehow, she's still making sure the church get the money. And now I'm sitting here battling myself. I'm sitting up here battling with myself. Because I don't know if I'm wrong for feeling this way. Because on one side, I'm hearing don't touch God's anointed. But on the other side, I'm watching my mama struggle and calling me and saying lights do. And what makes it worse, pastor know her situation. That's the part that's eating me alive. Because if you see an elderly woman barely making it, why keep accepting money from her? Maybe I just don't understand the church culture. But love ain't supposed to leave people drowning. My mama got a heart. This is my mama we talking about. She believes God gonna bless her for giving. And just maybe he will. But why I feel like she carrying the burden while everybody else shouting. Now I'm out here and the pastor is in there. And I'm feeling guilty because part of me want to walk in there and tell her to stop giving money that she don't even have. But the other part of me scared because I don't want to disrespect her faith. I don't want to disrespect my mama's faith. So I got a question. And I read every comment and I need y'all help. I read every comment. I'm in this parking lot asking myself, am I protecting my mother or am I interfering with the relationship of God?
Man, listen, bro. This is kind of deep because I feel that somebody growing up in church. I mean, my mom went to church probably 2 to 3 times out the week. I'm like, damn, why the hell we always up in here? What's up? And then they give you then you get a church plate. Now, I grew up Baptist, Pentecostal, Catholic, non-denominational, Episcopalian, AME, Black. You take all those, you roll it up into one. Yeah, we done went church hopping. My dad was like, nah, I'm not going today. My step-pop was like, nah, we good. But at the end of the day, I would go to the church and you would get 3 offerings collected in one service. And then you talk about we having an evening service and then you collect an offering there too. Bro, it's the church culture. It's not God. That anointed man that's saying he's anointed doesn't need to tell you he's anointed by God. And matter of fact, that text in itself came from the Levitical Old Testament text. It has no reference to modern day Christianity starting from the New Testament moving on up. The two completely different things that they merged and put in together and created a doctrine that, in my level or my thinking, from my experience, manipulates people. It manipulates you to bring that money. You know what to say, bring all the tithes into the offering that they may meet in my house. I'm going to piss some of y'all off. I'm going to piss some of y'all off and prove me herewith, save the Lord. If I'm not open up the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing that you will not have room enough to receive, and I will rebuke the devourer from your sake. That's all Old Testament. Like every last part of that, Malachi, that's all Old Testament. That's only for Israel, like old Israel, like in that biblical time. That's not for you. Jesus said, I came that you may have life and have it more abundantly. I came to set the captives free. You've been redeemed from, and that's my problem. That's my problem. Oh no. I would go up in there cussing out the pastor because he ain't teaching her nothing. He just stealing money from her, bro. At the end of the day. And you know, it's sad. It hurts my heart because you only do what you know, and you go into that place believing that that person's going to teach you the right thing. They're going to put you on right, and you just want to do all those things that because you got a good heart. You want to do right by God, but they don't teach you to read it in context. They don't teach you the translation between the words when it was Hebrew. They don't teach you any of that. So you get online and you see all this stuff that's out here, and it's just a bunch of confusion. It's just a bunch of confusion. It is real simple. And I'm going to simplify it for everybody. We don't live under that place where we give it to get. That seems more like an investment strategy to me. Matter of fact, that seems more like some type of trade-off right there. Last time I thought we not working with karma. I thought we had grace. I don't have to go force God to give me anything. God woke me up this morning and gave me everything. I just have to believe and just, hey, I know it's crazy. He got my back. I ain't got no money to give, which I didn't have plenty of times. No money to give. Plenty of times, your boy. I wrote an IOU. Pastor, take this IOU. Oh, no. I owe you some money that I want to give. Not that if I don't give, I'm not going to be blessed. Man, the black church has crippled the black society, our culture so much. We've got a lot of help and a lot of good things that came from, but there's a lot of bad things, a lot of confusion, bro. And this might be too much for some of y'all. Some of y'all stopped the video already. I get it. I understand. But I'm not confused. I got peace at night. If I don't give the pastor anything, I ain't sitting back tripping. I ain't thinking no curse is about to come on my house. I know I'm blessed. I can get kicked out the church and I don't care. I can get kicked out, cussed out by all y'all that don't believe what I believe in. Oh, you wrong. Because my pastor, my Bible says go read it. And you tell me how it's working for you. I'm good. I'm so good. I'm so good. I told you, right? My mom went to church 3 times out the week. I had to sit back and learn something. I had to sit back and say, I don't know, man. Pastor be talking all this stuff. This guy be talking this stuff. And all I know is that he be busting them wide open. Oh, no. Yeah. I mean, yeah. In the church, everybody's like, yo, Reverend, can you come over the house and consecrate it? Can you, like, bless the home? I said, we'd be like, man, that dude going to bust it wide open. He about to go, she about to get popped. He going to bless her home all right.
Interfering with the relationship of God.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. You found everything okay?
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Did you get to try them on?
Are you playing?
No, I'm saying, did you get to try them on? Did they fit right?
Yes, they fit right. Thank you.
Okay.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but accept any job until you back on your feet.
I'm not going to, I believe that philosophy, even when it came to that guy. I can't believe I'm working 45 hours. I'm going to tell you, and this is going to seem a little cold to some people, and maybe I'm just so on fire today. I guess this is just a cool video. Who knows? You probably made it to this part, and if you made it this far in the video, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, follow, join the Patreon, hear me rant some more. But the reality of it is this: you can't work doing something that's capped and then get frustrated when you don't get uncapped results. It's insanity. It really is insanity. You are working in a position and doing all this activity that's capped. Guys, that's why I say we got to learn to sell. We got to take that space very serious, because when they talk about generational wealth and all this stuff they threw at you guys, they didn't tell you the foundation of even walking into that is learning how to sell yourself. Learning how to sell someone else on something that you have to offer them, that value that benefits their life. Now, what that does, it breaks your uncapped capability. I'm not telling you get a sales job, but I'm telling you, damn, get somewhere where you learn how to do that. Because that skill, that one skill alone, will uncap what you do on your 9 to 5. And if you do it in the right organization, the right group, you'll learn a skill set that you'll be able to apply, and your life will jump in leaps and bounds. Take it from somebody that in high school, I worked at the Gap, I worked at Structure, I worked at that Old Navy, I worked at so many different places doing retail, and I didn't know what it was posturing me for. Then I went into selling for like ADT security. I didn't know what that was showing me. It was showing me how to go to somebody's house and actually talk to them. And what's crazy, it also showed me how to sell, because I wasn't getting paid a salary. Only what I made is what I killed. What I killed is what I made. That's it. That's a 1099, 100%. They just give me the leads. I generate my own leads, and I got to go sell it. And I'm working for corporate at the same time. That was a different structure. They don't have that as much now. They still give you a little bit of money now. That's good. But that skill that I learned from there, take that over to real estate. I can talk to people. I know how to sell. I don't sit back and panic about money, because I do have the skill of actually selling. You can drop me anywhere and I'll go door to door, knock on doors, and I will sell. But there's a place now when you go from being a good salesperson to being a person that either manages people that do sales, or you become the person that does the big sales, giant sales, corporate sales, B2B sales, where your checks be larger than life. All those things are available to you. All those things are. So when I hear people complaining, I'm like, okay. When you don't realize this real estate is a sales thing, it's not a property thing. We're not dealing. I mean, yeah, you will deal with houses. I don't talk about houses. I talk about people, because real estate is 90% dealing with people, 95% dealing with people. Their ups, their downs, their emotions. The pitch you give to them, where now you identify their needs, and you present something of value. You evaluate how they receive it, and then you assess, hey, what you need. I gave you this. This doesn't meet your need. What meets your need? And you see if you have a product or service that meets their need. The sales portion, I feel, is something that people jumped. They went into entrepreneurship. They built all this stuff, and they never learned how to sell. And entrepreneurship is crappy until you learn how to actually sell and market. And when you learn to sell and market, they chase you down. The money doesn't chase you. You chase it. You don't chase the money. The money chases you down. It's too much for some of y'all. Too much for some of y'all. I ain't even finishing this, because honestly, I don't believe accept the job that's given to you. I believe you accept the job that you have the amount of peace with. Now, there are times and positions where you just got to take a job, and you got to look at it and say, this job that I'm going to take, am I being forced into this and I really don't need this, but is this something that possibly God's put me in position to benefit me, to show me something new that I don't know? All these things, y'all got to stop thinking this one-sided chess. It's multidimensional. Sometimes the rejection is necessary for you to get to the success. Sometimes they got to drag you for you to actually get to where you got to get to. You need to experience that. Sometimes you have to. But it's not just experiencing it. And this is why I put the Wealthy Gods community together, is experiencing it with a tribe that is resting or standing or knowingly aware that they not like everybody else around them. They're uniquely made by God. And everybody else may say and believe the same thing in verbs. But do they believe it to the point that they step out and do something that's probably a little bit different than what they've ever done before? Can I connect you so much to who you are truly are? truly designed to be. Can I connect you to that? Because when you get to that, last time I checked, it said love has no fear. That's the love God has for me and the love I got for you. Man, I love you guys. That's why I do this. It's not because I want to get out here and I just enjoy talking. Dude, I do enjoy talking. Oh, no. But I enjoy talking about topics that really force people to think. Not the stuff we're going to argue about political, but the things that reshape your mind and have you answer those basic questions that I believe a lot of people didn't answer. Never. Who am I? What's my purpose? Not what the bag is. The bag comes in all of that, okay? But who am I and what's my purpose? I'm still going to talk about it. Hey, I'm going to do a drop today, also in the Patreon. It'll show you how, your boy house hacks and rolls equity from one property to the next. I'm going to show you how I'm going to buy the next one and I'm going to use the equity from the other house to do that and how I got in position to actually do that because you can do it too. And nobody ever told me that. And I'm not selling you a product. I'm just selling you a community. Hey guys, like, subscribe, follow for more content. I am out today. It's an hour and 13 minutes. I got more skip, but you don't want to hear me talk to you all day. I just be talking. I just be talking. Your homies be listening. Yo, you wonderfully made in his image. Keep rocking. God love you just the way you are. Forget about what these jokes got to say. They lying to you, and most of them deceive themselves. They don't even know if they're going or coming. They trying to figure it out just like you are. But I'm just here to tell you, he love you. Let him help you figure it out. Peace.